67 cryptocurrencies are now seen as securities by the SEC. Wow, this is kind of like crazy to see that Gary Gensler has gone for this. He's bent to make sure crypto is destroyed. Well, as someone who has been in this space for a long time, I don't think Gary Gensler and the Fed or the SEC can actually destroy cryptocurrency. So today we're going to discuss how you guys can go about make profit trading or investing in most of these so-called securities that the Fed or Gary Gensler mentioned. If say you are new here on this platform, you are watching the Returns Crypto, where I create content that will make you massive reward 5, 10 years from now. Let me not say 5, 10 years from now. I always love to say these 5, 10 years from 10 years from now. But what I'm actually trying to say is the project or the kind of content I create is to help you make money long term when if say you invest in this cryptocurrency. So if say you are new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button, thumbs up, and share this content with someone else out there. Now let's just dive away to see most of these coins that Gensler or the Fed consider as security. As you can see from this article, it's clear. It says that SEC lawsuit 67 cryptocurrencies are now seen as securities by the SEC. With its latest suit against Binance and Coinbase, the SEC now label at least 67 cryptocurrencies as securities, affecting over 100 billion worth of tokens on the market. That's the reason why you see Bitcoin and other cryptos, tumbling, going down, Solana and the rest. And I think the market is recovering back. And those of you who like follow my strategies, I believe you guys are making money like right now. The total number of cryptocurrencies the United States securities regulators have accused to be a security has now reached an estimate of 67 after adding a few more from its lawsuit against crypto exchange just Binance and Coinbase. The 67 cryptocurrencies accused of being a security comes from years of various litigations undertaken by Securities and Exchange Commissions, which has outlined what cryptocurrencies it deems security. So these are the coins that the Fed has outlined as securities, and yeah, these are the recent ones, But if we look at this, there's a list here, you guys can look at this list, to see if say your coin is there. Because it's important you look at it to like take note if say your coins are there, because this show is all about helping you to understand how you can trade this or how you can make profit with this so-called listed security by the SEC. And don't forget that this is only in the United States, not in the world. The United States is kind of like, let's say the King Kong when it comes to the market, right? Okay, that's what the world considers the United States to be, but I don't think that's the case long term, because a lot of stuff is shifting from the United States to other places. And when we look at crypto, we can see that we have seen more adoption in other continents or in other areas like in Europe, Asia, than in the United States. So I think that's something we need to look at. But short term, I think this is going to affect the price of every coin out there. Now, you say we dive into this. Let's look at first of all Solana. Or maybe like okay, let me just go through most of the coins that we usually talk about here. So we can see, because I think that okay, I have let's see, let me connect it. I have a signal here for Litecoin, so I'm gonna check on Litecoin as well. But let's see. This Litecoin is not considered as security for that matter. You can see here, we are seeing break of structure here. If this break structure, this is Gala, then I'm gonna place a trade on Gala. But looking at this indicator here, it tells me that if we see a break to the upside, we're gonna see pullback, and that's how I trade. I trade when I see pullback, So this is how I'm gonna trade this right now. If say we see a pump like now, it goes up and comes down. What's going on here? Let me see. If say we see a pump up, then we see pullback. If it holds, and then that's where when I'm gonna buy and take profit to the upside. So that's how I want to trade it. But if say that's not the case, I'm not gonna trade it at all. These days I love to do things following my plan or my strategy. I don't want to trade based on emotion. I want to trade based on my plan, based on what I'm gonna be doing, or based on what I think is not like what I think is what my chat or what my technical analysis to tell me. Like for now, you can see on the 1 hour time frame, I can see that there's gonna be a break of structure here. And if say I go to the lower time frame for Gala, this is for Gala, I'll see that there's already a buy signal. You can see this yellow. There's a buy signal here for in the on the 50-minute time frame. But I'm not gonna trade this because I saw a buy signal here. I wanna wait for pullback. When this candle is close above, well, I can still take a trade. If say this candle close above, we're gonna see some sort of pullback. Then I can take the first trade and ride on up to the upside. But with my experience, I don't wanna just dive into it like that. I wanna make sure I really get in like I get in knowing that to an extent that price is gonna go up, right? Yeah. So how are you gonna trade this, guys? Like for example, right now, well, one thing I wanna show you guys is this is how crypto works. Like if say you have all indicators here, this is how the market work. Whenever you see a dip, right? Like for example, you can see this dip here. This is where we saw a breakout from this structure, because most of us or everyone, right, I should say, like not everyone, but most investors were thinking price will go up, right? But price went down instead, the opposite direction. Well, if say you watch my channel for a long time, then you would have been able to trade this, but you can still trade this, right? For example, if say like how you trade this, like if say you not only Gala but the other coins, in fact, Gala wasn't listed as a security among these tokens. I didn't say Gala there, but let's say this is one of those tokens that was listed as security by the SEC, and we saw a massive downside. This is how you trade it. You allow it to go to an extent, like to make the moves I told you, like on the 4 hours time frame. Let's say it goes up, then it pull back. It has to pull back. We don't see some sort of pullback. You trade it after the pullback. That's how you trade it. Because if say it breaks this zone, like for example, if we are doing this on the 15-minute time frame, let's say on the 1 hour time frame, okay, for example, now you only trade this if say you see a breakout close above this line here. Let me show you guys this. Yeah, this is gonna be this is yeah, if you see this candle close above the 1 hour time frame, then you see a pullback. From that pullback, that's when you look for an entry. And how you look for an entry is going to your indicators. Look at, for example, the stochastics. Look at the MACD. Look at the RSI. Look at whatever thing you want to, like, whatever indicator out there that you are using that will give you a buy signal. In this case, I have so many indicators here. I have this Bollinger, this super Bollinger trend. It gives, whenever I see this green, I know it's a buy signal. Whenever I see this red, I know I'm going to start looking for ways to get in for a sell signal, right? Like for example, if say I would have saw this kind of on a 1 hour time frame, if I would have placed as a trade here, I would have gotten out, yeah, like got some awesome profit. So this indicator is really cool. The name is Super Bollinger Trend. Make sure you go check on it if say you are interested. But this is how you're going to do it. Now let's just and look for Solana here, so we can do not only Solana, maybe Cardano, but let me look for Solana so we can try Solana. So this is Solana on Bybit. Yeah, so this is it. We saw this dip for Solana. Look at this dip, and now on the 1 hour time frame, we saw that there's a strong buy here. But looking at how this trend line is, like this line is straight, focusing downward. If say you have to take this trade on the 1 hour time frame, you have to see this trend line moving sideways before you can take this trade. Until you see this trend line here, this sell signal, you can see this line here, until you start moving sideways before you can say, okay, I'm gonna put like place a trade on this. As of now, if say this it close above, so you have like about 1 hour more to trade Solana. So you wait for the next 1 hour to see what will happen. Guys, you have to be patient. If you want to trade, and you can trade whatever direction you want, regardless of what is going on in the market. So sit back, lift yourself, like um come out from this noise, stay away from the noise. Don't focus so much on the noise. The noise is going to derail you, or it's going to make you not to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture here is you want to make money as news unveil, or as new events unveil, when it comes to what the feds are doing right now with most of the cryptocurrency they consider as securities. So you're going to trade this on either directions. But me, I love to focus more on buying. I don't, well, I'm not good at selling. I'm good at buying. I can sell quick, like do when I'm scalping. But if say I want to do long term, I do long term selling. I do long term by buying than selling. So that's what I want to say. So forget about the noise in the market. Focus on what the charts is saying. Look at what the chart is saying. The chart represent the emotions, or the reactions of investors, what investors are doing. So looking at Solana right now, if say this close above this, if now it's gonna be okay, it has a broken trend. Now wait for a pullback. When you see a pullback, that's when you want to start looking for possible trades. And where you can do this, like your stop loss. Let's say, for example, you want to place a trade here. After you pullback, this is how you do it. You can go for one 2:1. Always I love to go for 2:1 most of the time. So let's say I see a pullback here and I place a trade here. I want to go for 2:1, right? So I want to place my stop loss just below this, this year, just below this, yeah, this, yeah. Then I'm gonna take profit gonna be like doing. I'm gonna go to the 4 hours time frame to look at where we saw this breakout. So in this case, this was where the breakout started. That's where I wanna target. But as I target that zone, this zone here, I have to make sure that I take profit along the way, right? You can see this is where we saw the breakout for Solana. As we target that zone, let me go to the daily time frame so you can see properly what I'm trying to say here. So you can as well put the target from the daily time frame, so you can actually have a bigger picture as to where the coin, this price might be heading towards. You can see Solana went right down to about $12, and now the price is getting back up to the upside. And you can see here that looking at where the price break is at this area. So this is when we're going to expect possible pullback, or resistance at this level, yeah, at this price. So we can expect possible, but where I'm thinking we might see that, like if say we get to this point, I think we might get right up to maybe there, like at I think $18. Yeah, we might get right up to $18 before we can see some sort of pullback. So if you're gonna follow this plan, or like do as I mentioned here, then you have to make sure that this is where you're gonna take a profit, right? You can take first profit here, and take first profit here at this zone, here. Then you take second profit, the next resistance. So that's how you can trade not only Solana. You can zoom out in other coins, to see where they are, the structure. Let's say, for example, if say we have to go to Phantom, if we have to go to Phantom, it's almost the same thing. You can see all of these cryptocurrencies are making their way back up. And as I mentioned earlier in the stream, before the like doing in the course of the stream in the beginning, when you see a break of structure like this, price always come to retest this area. Yeah. Price will always go to retest it. So no matter what happened, price will always come to retest this zone here. That's what you guys should understand, should know. That um investors are gonna buy. I'm trying to. I don't know what is going on here. Let me see. Is my computer freezing again? Let me see. No, I don't think so. Okay. So price is gonna make its way up again. So that's what you should be looking at. If say, for example, you are buying this coin now, Phantom, you should be aware that price might make it way up, for Phantom. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to draw this. It's not drawing, but I'm just gonna leave it here. What I'm trying to do is to draw this, line here, so you can see that how price can move towards like your target zone. So this is how you go about trading this. And if say we are not able to break this structure, let's say for example, price is rejecting to break this structure. Let me take this away. Let me take this away so I can have a clear chart. So let's say price fails. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame so we can see this properly. Let's say price fails to break this zone. Yeah, then you should expect another dip, right? If price fails to break this structure and start trading above this structure, yeah, then we can expect another dip. But I think we're gonna see another dip anyways to this downside if that's the case, because like Binance has held, I think withdraw on USD, and also I think Coinbase at one point, if say the Fed put more pressure on them, they might as well delete most of these cryptocurrencies, and it's gonna be terrible like for crypto. So I think you guys should be cautious enough as you trade these different coins out there. And another thing that I want you guys to understand is this: if say you are doing like, if say you followed what I mentioned earlier, I told you guys that make sure you have most of your assets in Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is how you win the game. If most of your assets are in Bitcoin or Ethereum and the market is tumbling like this, then you are able to now trade, like use Bitcoin to trade against these cryptocurrencies. Instead of you being in the dollar, you are in Bitcoin. Like for example, Bitcoin didn't really, fall. Bitcoin fell, I think, about 3%, and we saw Ethereum fell about, I think, 6%. So Bitcoin is the only secured asset out there that you can really say, or you won't wake up someday and see Bitcoin fell like 30%, right? So you should take note about that. And with this now, if say you follow my plan or strategy, then you would have sold Bitcoin now, or use Bitcoin to buy either Solana, trade Bitcoin against Solana, Phantom, or any other coin for the next, should I say, 12 hours. And you're gonna make awesome profit. You're gonna mint more Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin makes it way upward, you're gonna have more Bitcoin to, in your portfolio. So that's how you should be trading or invest in a proper way. Don't keep your money in most of these altcoins now. Like, of course, you can keep your money there, but if say like 60% of your portfolio is in this altcoins, then you are crazy. Sorry to say that. Yeah, you're crazy. If you have 60% of your money in this altcoin, then you're crazy. Yeah, you should have your money in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Maybe you have 20% in the altcoins. Then when Bitcoin, when the market start recovering, then you sell your Bitcoin to buy this altcoin that will perform. Like if Bitcoin move, let's say 3%, 5%, this altcoin are gonna move 30% or 20%. Then you're gonna sell that back to Bitcoin and you make more Bitcoin. So put this in your brain. That's how you do it. You do it like a pro. Don't be emotional. Don't like fall in love with most of these coins out there. It won't help you in any way if you fall in love with these coins. Falling in love with those coins, it won't help you. I can see, is LCX a security according to the SEC? I don't know about LCX. I don't know about that, but I don't know about that. I don't think if say LCX is among the coins that I mentioned here. Let me see if say LCX is there. I have the list here. So let me just share this link with you guys from Coin Telegram, so you can go and check it out. If say your coin is among, um like it's listed as a security by Gary Gensler and the Fed. So I'm gonna share this with you guys right now, so you can check it yourself. But I think to an extent I've come to the end of this video. I had to do this just for 20 minutes. Hopefully this content was helpful to you. And if say you want someone to help you in managing your portfolio or in giving you trading signal, like when to buy, when not to buy. Of course, not financial advice, but if you want to, see the things that I'm buying when I'm buying, then make sure you become a patron. Make sure also you join my group. There, I share stuff that will help you make money in this space, and as you can as well be part of my community, my number one people on WhatsApp. But to get there, you have to prove to me that you are like with me, right? You are part of the team and you are helping this channel to grow. You are helping us to reach out to more people. Then I can put you in my personal, my private group where I take you guys personal. Like you are personal to me. Your success is my priority. So make sure you do just that. The links are found below this video, so you can connect with me on that. All right, guys. Having said that, see you. Bye bye.